Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Azzy here, back with another video. And in today's video, boys, what I'm going to be covering is how to stop losing arena points in chapter 3, or how to get to champs in chapter 3. By the end of this video, I'm going to make it my goal to make you guys stop losing arena points, or to get you to champs. So make sure to listen to the video the whole way through. With that being said, if you guys do go on to enjoy this video at any stage, if you could go down below and subscribe. 96% of you guys that watch these videos are actually not subscribed, so if you could make my day, go down below. It takes 2 seconds. Subscribe, leave a like, and leave a comment. But now that's out of the way, now that's all said, alright, no more intros, no more nothing. You guys came here to stop losing arena points. Alright, boys, so when you first load up Fortnite, what you want to do is you want to find a warm-up routine. And this routine could be anything. You could start doing aim training, you could start free building, you could start playing zone wars or anything like that. Obviously, there used to be late game arena, which was really good warm-up practice. But sadly, that's out the game right now. So I'd say like zone wars, 32-man zone wars, or anything like that. As long as they have the chapter 3 weapons in, I'd play them. I'll even leave a few creative maps down in the description for you guys, so make sure to check them out. So after you've warmed up and you jumping into your game, what you want to do when you start taking fights or anything like that is you guys want to play to your advantages. And I know this might sound dumb, but a lot of people just forget what they're good at. So if you're good at building, like you're an amazing builder, then make sure you build in game. Make sure you just box your enemy. Make sure you do something with your builds, because that is one of your advantages in the game. And obviously, if your aim is really good, it goes without saying, just shoot people, like, you know. And if you have a really like big brain, and if you're just a smart player, you know, if you guys are just smart, you make smart plays that people don't even think about, even better. Use them advantages and take them into your fights and take them into arena. And like I said, the main reason I'm saying that is because a lot of people just kind of stress when they hit arena. You know, they start panicking, they start doing things like that. But I'm going to get into that later. So after you found your advantage, to find your disadvantages, this could literally be like rotating, this could be aim, this could be builds, this could be anything mechanical like builds, edits, anything like that, you know. Aim, go into creative for 20 minutes a day. This is really what your warm-up routine should be about, you know. You should really focus on your warm-up, on your disadvantages, not really your advantages, because you're already good at them. Make sure to warm up on your disadvantages, because then when you jump into game, they slowly will turn into your advantages. But like I said, jump in creative for like 20 minutes, an hour, every time you hop on Fortnite, depending on how long you guys play. I know some of you don't play that long, so depending on how you play, just warm up for at least 10 minutes, 20 minutes. All right, so on to the next one. All right, so when you guys go into arena, you guys want to check how much bus fare it takes off you. Whether that's Open League, Contenders League, Champions League, they're all different. Obviously, I'll put them up on screen. Some of them are like 10 points, some of them are 20, some of them are 40, some of them are 60. And if you're in the top division, I doubt you're watching this video, but it's 80. And if you really are struggling with arena points and like losing them and stuff like that, like I said, look at the placement and then stay to that placement. So let's say your placement's 20 points. Wait until you get to the top 40, get your 20 points back, and then start fighting. Because that way you're literally never going to lose arena points anyway. And then you've got nothing to really lose. You've only got stuff to gain. While we're actually talking about that, about bus fare and everything like that, if you guys are really not confident players, maybe just play passive, you know. If you really want to get up them divisions, like you want to get into champs or contenders or anything like that, maybe just play passive the whole game and just get your points. I wouldn't really advise this because you're not really going to learn too much from it. You might learn rotating or stuff like that. I'd really advise just getting that bus fare and then jumping into fights, because then you become a more confident player, a better player, and you will stop losing arena points as well. But obviously everyone is going to die in Fortnite, okay? So when you do die, guys, make sure that you go into the theater or replays or whatever it's called. You go into the replays and you go and VOD review your game. Not the whole game, just where the fight that you lost takes place, and watch it from your perspective, and make sure to watch it from the enemy's perspective, because when you watch it from the person that killed you perspective, you guys will learn so much more, because you'll be able to see what angles they had on you, what shots they got on you, and how they played to win against you. And with that, you'll be able to pick out what you've done good and your disadvantages, and you can take them disadvantages and go back into creative. And I know when you die in Fortnite, guys, it can be tilting. So the one thing that I do say is maybe like chill in a party with friends, when you can keep that mood upbeat and everything like that, you know, you can just have a good time and vibe. If no one's on, or you don't really have many people to play with, maybe just listen to some music that makes you feel good, makes you feel confident, because that is my next tip in Fortnite. You guys want to be playing confident in Fortnite at all times. Even if you're at 1 HP, 10 HP, or 200 HP, you guys want to be playing confident at all times, because as soon as that doubt comes into your mind, like, oh no, I'm panicking, I don't know what to do, I'm going to lose this fight, you start choking edits, you start choking your aim, and you'll be all shaky and too tense. Just relax, play the game, you can always earn these points back. But like I said, the best way to kind of not tilt or just not even worry about it is just listen to music, not very loud, you know, so you can still hear the game sound, but you can just have that background music, so when nothing's going on, you can just vibe and just keep that upbeat vibe going. Another thing, guys, as well, when you rotate, make sure you rotate on the dead side of zone. A lot of people will be like, oh, you don't need to do that, it's arena. That's mainly because they're a confident player, they can just push through the middle and there'll be no consequences. But if you guys don't know what dead side of zone is, when the storm comes in, it's basically the side that the storm has the littlest to reach the circle. You guys want to follow that way round, because there will be the least amount of players around there, and you have the least amount of chance of getting third-parted. And normally, you won't find the best players rotating on dead side, you know, because they're kind of the players that are trying to get them points up. So if you are a decent player, this is the time, or you're good at fighting, this is the good time to take them mid-game fights as well and get them extra points up. Alright, so moving on to my last couple of tips here, guys. I want to keep this video kind of nice and short for you. You guys want to watch other good players or pro players and see how they play, see how they take fights, and just take little things from their gameplay and try and implement it into your own gameplay. Even if they don't work all the time, you know, go into creative, try these drills with your friends, try them on bots, try them on like anything, you know, just try and take what they do and put it into your gameplay, and you guys will do so much better. I know it's a lot easier said than done, but literally just keep practicing and practicing and practicing. Another thing is as well, if you guys are missing shots or you're just overshooting shots, maybe adjust your sensitivity. I have a controller sense video linked down in the description if you guys want to do that, if you guys want to watch that. And obviously if you're on mouse and keyboard, maybe try and lower your sense, DPI or anything like that, and just make sure your binds are optimal. And when I say optimal, I basically just mean so your fingers don't have to move so far around. And if you're on controller, maybe try like mixing the binds up on there, or try maybe investing in a scuff or an elite controller or something like that, or a striker pack, anything like that. Another thing I also do want to say as well, when you guys are in fights, just remember there's always something you can do. If you're 1 HP, there's always something you can do. You know, you can always edit out the back and hail, or there's always something you can do. You can disengage, you can either run at in full force when you're 1 HP, because sometimes people don't expect that, and there's been many times where I've been real low health and they've been putting the pressure on me, and then I reload my shot and I just go in and I just hit them, and it's game over for them. They don't expect it, boys, alright? So try and do the most unexpected plays, and even the weird plays, because it works. And moving on to my final couple of tips here, maybe just pick up an SMG, or 2, or 3, or 4, because SMGs in this chapter they are OP. Let's just say that. They're better than shotguns, they're better than ARs, and they're better than snipers, so it's probably your best bet. Alright, so a quick little overview of this video, okay? So find what you're good at, play to them advantages, find out what you're bad at, and take that into creative and work on them. Have a warm-up routine in Fortnite, look at the bus fare, and see how much you need to get back before you start fighting. Try not to tilt by listening to music or vibing with friends, anything like that. Play confident, don't play scared, don't play panicky, don't play anything like that, and try and get some pre-fight damage off. A quick little tip that I just remembered as well, try and get pre-fight damage, guys, which if you don't know what that is, before you initiate a fight, try and get a few shots off, because then you're at the advantage before you even get into a build fight or anything like that. So then you've obviously got VOD reviewing, and then you've got rotating dead side of zone. Them two are probably the best things that I could say for you guys that like really would help you. All these things on the list will help you, but I'm saying people do kind of sleep on dead sides or rotates, and they do sleep on VOD reviews. Watch good players, maybe pick up an SMG, 2, 3, or 4. Make sure your settings are optimal, and just remember there's always something you can do. And like I said, if you really are losing a lot of points, you guys could play passive and gain over 100 points per game easy. Like, I'm actually not joking, easy. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, and hopefully it did help you, I tried to make it as best as I possibly could without making it too long, then I'd much appreciate if you guys made it this far. Maybe just drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. It's going to be a big year for us, boys, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.